Yes, man. Yeah, good morning, people. Good morning. Yep, you can hear me. You can hear me. Mickey Mouse in the shed, in the shed, in the shed. Morning, Owl. It was good to see you live yesterday. I'd love to have spoken more, but again, look at. I'm already in the shed. In the shed. It's fucking freezing, people. Night reading. Full on tomorrow. Tomorrow, and then it's going to rain the weekend, but looks like it's caught today. Oh, if you plant a day, anybody? Yeah, you'll have to tell me. Tell me all the whether you got copyrighted. Because it's your music, you made it, didn't you? I'm always getting a copyright claim. I got a copyright claim just when I do my walk. Morning, Andy W. Oh, I am subscribed to you now, Andy W. Let's see what's going on. So is the other channel dead then? What day are we on, people? Thursday, isn't it? Thursday, yeah. Jeez, the end of the week, people, already. Tomorrow night is prom night for my daughter. Thank God that's paid for. Got a copyright for the mad. I got a copyright for my walk. I must have got in when I've gone in the shop or so. I'll pass someone. It must have been morning, Clint. 2 seconds, my friend. Go check who you're at. Well, nobody else is going to say that. So that's Clint anyway. I'll give you a spanner back. There you go. Yeah, start afresh. Get in. I'll stick it on my community page, Andy. Don't go mental if I don't, like, because you have to remind me on. Yeah, Clint. Everybody went back to grey because I had 600 moderators, and that's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. It's me, I know, yeah. Oh, I just check, Clint. Just check so I know. Nobody else comes in and says, Nuttaroonies. But yeah. So everybody's blue again. Because I don't get 600 people in my chats. A lot of them people was people who just come in once, got a spanner and went. Morning, Cash. How you doing, matey? Let's have a look. Gypsy Dave. Moderate. Hang on. Just make sure it's Gypsy. Make sure you're the people. The right people. Can't. Don't let me. Yeah, I've been getting a bit of grief, but apart from that, good, matey. Watch YouTube. What can you do? Right, we've got them. You've got again, so Akash and so lost Gypsy Dave one. More an argument, more Louise. These two people love me. Go argument. Go to the channel. Cost them subscribe to argument. So that is add a moderator blue. Louise, good morning, Louise. How you doing? Yep. Michelle C. How you doing? I'm assuming Gripper's gone to sleep, has he? Yeah, Gripper was in my head. Get who's in my thingy. Morning, you Lick. Morning, Jamie. Hope you're well. Who didn't have to press on there? Oh, yeah, Sarah, how you doing? Great parade. I thought the Gripper must have been asleep. Grips, yes, that's you. That's you were in my block list, you yesterday, Grips. Yeah, Gripper, you were in my block list, so somebody didn't like you. But I didn't see him getting blocked, which is another reason why I'm morning, John and Kendra. Hope you're well. Catch you in a bit. Catch you in a bit. Good morning. John. 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 2 seconds. Stand still, John. John, sorry, not John. Hope you're well, matey. Bit like that. Nutter. Just think I'm some sort of nutter. Morning, Libertarian man. How you doing? John and Kendra. Pick up all the people in the chat. ZZ. So everybody should be blue again now. But yeah, you can't have 600 mod, can you? YouTube probably figure, no wonder we don't monetize you. There's 600 mods, man. What's wrong with you? Morning, everybody. Mate, yesterday I had not much to do. Today, bit of shopping, not much else. Then I've got, they say tomorrow's prom, so well, I'm not really doing much tomorrow. The oldest is going to the hairdressers. And then I suppose I could be home doing not much. And then I think it's not long, 22nd, I think that I found out the breakup for the 6 weeks. 2 weeks. Bing. What went bing? Bing. Oh, prom night, that's lovely. It's not lovely, it's this. It's this. My mum never had none of this. I was bad from the leaving school disco. I wasn't allowed to go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Nutter. Boom. Good morning, Nutter. Yeah, it's not lovely, Michelle, at all. It's dit. At least I had the decency to get bad out of the disco. But we didn't have a prom when we were kids. It was not like a big thing. I remember there was me and 3 other people in the class. Everybody was like, oh, and you'll get your invite to the school disco. And then you sat there thinking, did you shout my name or what? Did I get shouted? The miss, did I get one? No, you're bad. Nah, we had nothing like that, man. We had, like, say, school disco, and I was quite glad I was bad from it. I didn't want to go. I didn't like the kids. I literally was one of them people at school who didn't like the kids. I would have rather sat and chat with the teachers at dinner time and found out stuff. Carrie, yeah, man, you lick. No, he's Irish, isn't he? I was going to say you American. Americans have had it forever, having a prom. Like good little nuisances, we just copied. Yeah, the end of the school disco was a thing when I left school. It was no like I wore a rah-rah skirt. I think I probably wore. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Like you say, we didn't have like a disco-y thing. We had like a bit Gypsy Day. We had like our own celebration. We had the cane. Wow, you must be a little bit older than me, John. Like I say, I was born in 75, so when I went to school, it was just after they were allowed to cane you. But didn't stop them clipping you around the head. Oh, what's the matter, Pops? Push then. You've got a head. Come on in, away, get up here. You know you want to. Come say hello to people. Say, morning, people. Meow, 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 meow. Do a kiss. Oh, lovely. Gives a kiss. Mwah. Mwah. Don't kiss my eyeball because your tongue's like leather. Eh? Cat's off its tree. You lick my eyeball. It's like sandpaper on my eye. What? There, I've given you a couple. I was kidding both days. They were like saying 50 year, we were more likely to have a spliff on the fag on the way home to school. Big up Papa Dom. Say hello, Papa Dom. And say hello to people. My chat won't load up. Papa Dom, you're where the chat loads up. No, don't you dare. What do you want? What are you after? Hey, anybody who comes in. And the slipper, I never had the slipper neither. Can all night with the chick. Papa Dom, come over here. Go on this side. That's it. Yeah, not yet. No, don't get your nails out as you stand on me. Stupid. Yeah, sit there. Good cow. You sit there. Can you see the people? Where you going? No. Don't jump onto there, silly old. That's where the phone is. Oh, it's working, yes. Jamie, saw you now. Come. Hang on. Right, get off. Pop it. Pop it on, man. You're stabbing me. How come you were still blue? Not blue up, Jamie. Tick again. Put a tick again. Hey, but there's nothing out there, Dal. There's nothing out there. I don't know what she's after there. Don't know what she's after. John O'Connell, how you doing? Shall I meant they were being thrown at us. What slippers? I never get like. So I used to get you'd get the teachers used to have them rubber ball things just about with the chair and fling that at you, or the whack you with your meter ruler on the fingers, or they just clip you on the back of the head. Yeah, you're blue now. It's just not showing up as blue on mine. Didn't press anything different, so it must have been. It must have just. I don't know. Really took a while to get there. They didn't hit me hard enough. But yeah, maybe they hit me too hard. Keep clipping me on the back of the head. And my brain's got dented. Trying to think who I was watching yesterday. I remember watching a bit of somebody and thinking, I've got to say that on my live tomorrow. But we had a wooden desk. See, what I'd usually do is I'd start off most lessons all right. Some teachers just didn't like me. Some teachers didn't have the patience to tell me what it said on the board or what have you, or to get anybody to help me. They say a lot of the time, my best friend at school, he's called Mac1 on YouTube, but back then he was called Big Mac. And I think that was maybe before Big Macs were a thing. Don't know if we had a McDonald's before we started calling that. But yeah, and then I'd get stuck in the hall. And then as we got later on into the school, I think by fifth year, I spent most of my time in a science class with A teacher called Mr. Smith, and then another teacher called Mr. I can't remember. Yeah, well, my mate had a milk round for being about 13, and I mean a milk round as in he had the milk float and everything. He got onto helping a bloke when he was about 11. The bloke, he ended up being ill, so he couldn't do it. So he said to my friend, look, if you can get, and this was mad as well, this bloke was doing nothing for 50 quid a week. More nice, what you doing? Yeah, bloke was doing nothing for 50 quid a week while my mate was doing the round. But he was still earning a decent wage. We've gone at place a few times. At place? I don't know. But yeah, I was always in the corridor, me. What was your favourite show dress beside? I didn't watch, I didn't do with religious education. We had it for first year. After first year, that is one of the teachers that was 100% sick of me. I mean, as you know, school's all, but yeah, I liked maths. I didn't mind PE, but I like cooking more than anything else. Cooking and music. They were my favourite subjects, yeah, but my RE teacher, she definitely didn't like me. And I know why. Questions, it seems to be anybody who says they know lots about religion, they're not very thingy on answering questions. And I ask a million questions, especially when I first meet people. I ask them loads of stuff. It's the beautiful blues. How you doing, Martha? And hope you're well. I'm so tired, people. I'm so tired. I hope I'm not coming down with anything. You know, we painted out our teachers' walls because she said, um, today I'm very busy, so what I need you to do is while I'm out of the room, just paint whatever you want. So me and two of my mates painted the wall. We had to clean it off, but we didn't get suspended or nothing. We just had to clean it all off. I never had a Catholic school. I went to a normal school. It was rough as feck. It's on the site of where my kids go to school now. They don't go to the same school, but my school, as Toms will tell you, it was rough. I still tell you, Eisters went to the slightly less rough school. There was free schools on our base. Most of my cousins went to the school across the road from our school, well, across the field, which was slightly less rough than our school. And then we had a Christian school, a Catholic school across the other side of the field. My favourite children was standing in the corner. Mum was just sitting in the corridor. But I'd like to say, I got quite used to sitting in corridors. Your school was for girls. I used to tell the people, did your school not have Nutter Eats teachers spray painted on the wall once? It sure did on that walkway. Nutter Eats teachers. I didn't spray because I can't. I can't write, which is why I didn't get in trouble. Were you a teacher or a pupil? 26. I went to 26 schools. Wow. Doesn't look like school like you. Unless you moved about, you could have been someone who moved a lot. But yeah, I came over your school and remember when I knocked out Philly's bully out in the dinner hall. Yeah, a lad was bullying my cousin, and I couldn't catch him anyway. I could not get him. So I got a lad called Bramley. Oh, ice rule door. Dad was in the army. Yeah, there you go. They moved around a lot, like I said. Yeah. I got old mate's dinner ticket. Well, in their school, yeah, was it? Yeah, tick the box. I can't remember, but yeah, I walked straight into the walked straight into the dinner hall and just punched the lad in the mush. For a long start. Listen, on my way, yes, it was my first week on my placement. I'm going with these papers. We were local. We were only about 10 minutes away from here, walking. And that's how you do. I'm 16, and these are grown blokes. Go and get me this. Got nothing. Shut up, shut up. So I was waiting for it, and one of them says, "Do me a favour. Go back to the shop where we like our base was, which was another only about 10 minutes the other way, and bring us back a long stand." I'm like, okay then. So just go in and ask him for a long stand. So I said, all right then. I just went home. I just went home. Went in the next day and I'm like, where did you go? Where did you go? Went for a long stand. Took me until about 4:30 to realise what you're on about, so I just went home. I had another one, well, two actually, pinned me down and stapled me with a staple gun to an old door. Wasn't that hard to get out. I just struggled a bit and I got out. The next day I got some gloss paint on a roller. The bloke had about the same hair as me, none. And as he was coming up the stairs in the house we were painting, a brown glossed his head and said, "Now you look like a Malteser." He was fuming, fuming. I go and see the boss of the company. So I told him what happened. I said, "Listen, the stapled me to a door. So the day after I painted his head brown. What's the problem?" I thought that's what you did at work. Oh yeah, unlucky. My music teacher. I liked my music teacher until he took me out of the drumming bit, which was a bit pervy as well because the girl he put a girl drummer in instead of me in the orchestra band. It was like an orchestra, but also a band if it was smaller. Simply because she was a girl, she couldn't play drums. Well, she could. She could play drums, just not as good as me. I thought. And he was going to put me on percussion, coconut triangle. No. But we used to go and line up on a Monday and you'd get like all your dinner tickets, which was a nightmare. You'd get 5 dinner tickets a week and go out the hour and have 5 bars the next day. Yeah, I knew what they were, like to say, I knocked about with lads that were 3 years older than me from being about 14, 13, 14-ish. I branched out from the mates I played with and the littler ones and got involved with the bigger lads. So I knew all the cons because they'd all done their YESs and their joined their apprenticeships and stuff, and come home and said, "Oh, you didn't set me for a glass hammer." So I knew them all. So I was just wait to send me for a long stand, and I'll just go. If they send me at 9 o'clock for a long stand, I'll come in the next day. It's a day off. You'll lick it anywhere but and Mr. Beautiful's got family in Ireland. Devon. Mm. Yeah, I thought I might have got. I thought with me being knackered yesterday, I'd get plenty of sleep last night, but no, I've took the stupid thing off my hand again because it's knackered and I can't be bothered. My son's told me short. That's me. Whenever I put my flat cap on, it's home. What I usually do is I take my shoes off. That's home. As soon as I go somewhere, if my shoes are off, I'm staying. Like I say, I definitely do spend quite a lot of time barefoot. Know what I mean? I like to go out the back with no shoes on and that. I would be one of them people that walk about constantly with no shoes on if we were allowed to. MPE, explosive press ups. No, Mr. Beautiful, I take my blood because mine's rivaroxaban and it's not that other whatever it is. It used to give you a warfarin. I have to take mine once a day. I take it at tea time because you got to have it with Easter. Mrs. Nutter always says that, and then she showed me a video and she was like, "Look, this is true. These blokeies who live in the jungle, they have like fat feet, and I have." She was like, "You look like you've got jungle feet." So yeah, I do. I do have quite. I'm a size eight and a half, and I have quite fat feet for a little person. Oh yeah, I don't care. I can climb better than you. If you mess about, he will give you press ups and keep. Oh. See, if any of my teachers had done that, they got a fly kick. Simple. from from about the age of 13, I wasn't bothered. If I thought I was right, I'd argue with anybody who could be the strongest man in the world. I haven't got obese feet. Or fat feet, but I used to say Nutter is Baggins of the Shire. Yeah, Borough We now live in Borough. I am quite hobbit-like, small. Small but mighty. Wait till I see Ice-T's getting kicked in the big head. Nutter Baggins. Ice-T's more like Gollum. Gollum. My son and I both walking around the house with one sock on. Yeah, man. Like I say, my littlest one won't wear nothing but odd socks. It's a nuisance. See him on a weekend, it's odd socks. During the week, it's black because he has to go to school. But yeah, the weekend he always, cause he's got like one of his sister's socks on. I wonder, well, why have you got two odd socks on? He looks for them. But I'm still quite confused about Mrs. Nutter and my daughter. They wanted me to buy a 5 pack of socks. So I'm like, okay then. I couldn't find no 5 pack of socks on Amazon. It was all like 6 or 12 or 32s and that. I usually buy 32 pair of black socks at a time every couple of months. And no, it was a pack with only 5 socks in. Like, so you get 2 pairs in the spare, and they were all different colours. Eh? I'm doing 5 different socks, and none of them are a pair. I've just drunk. Oh, there's a spider up there, but I've drank a spider. There was a man in a dress, and I had to address him as brother. Oh, like a monk. I was thinking, a man in a dress. Yeah, you see, there wasn't many teachers I really liked, to be honest, and it was because they didn't like me, and because back in the day, uh, I wouldn't go. Well, they wouldn't have sent me to a special school. I wouldn't have went. But yeah, back in the day, it was. They didn't really understand, did they? So it's not really the teacher's fault. They didn't have any tools like they have now. They're like, listen, if we do this and do that, it might help. Back then, they just went, you can't read, you can't write, you're a bit of a nuisance. You're a naughty kid. I was. Oh, you fuck. That's when I sneeze. Oh, yeah, I'm Brian. Morning, she digs. I don't know what to say. They don't usually come out about 10 o'clock, do they? She digs the rhinos. Are you going to see Aldi again? And if you're there all week, you'll be able to go for a pint with Aldi on the night. Yeah, well, like I said, do you remember that? Back in the day, the teachers would take the name, like they would take the mick out of you and your name or stuff like that. Let's remember. Dun, 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 dun. Why does it do that? Come on, Diane, I hope you're well, matey. 2 seconds while I make you blue again. I took all the spans off because I had 600 and odd. I said that up 9 million times. Oh, when would I like to go? How are we doing, Diane, anyway? I hope you're well. How was that, see? Let's fucking see how the Marvin. Yes, man. It can't get better than Marvin. And Aldi's a good lad as well. Right. 2 seconds. But 8.
Good morning, Britain. It has just gone 6:30. Welcome.
Good morning, Nutters. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, Diane. Yeah, it's Diane. Yeah, I'm good, Diane. Rather tired, like. I'd say rather tired. Sun's coming out, so it might be getting better. Good name, that Brian. Yeah, man. Oh, away. Had that changed his name when it was Breen. They say I've got mates in Tullamore, mates in Galway, and the other two brothers have moved. One's in Australia, one's in Luton. We had naughty classes, yeah, man. Well, we used to have to go. So we had like it was one special needs class a week, and it wasn't really a special needs class. It was like people who never went to school, people who were aggressive and abusive towards teachers and stuff. And then the likes of me and a couple of others who couldn't read and write and stuff like that. The class would have been better off just focusing on the likes of us who couldn't read and write, and the other kids doing something else with, because it stuck all the disruptive kids in the same class as us who I was disruptive, but only if the teachers were disruptive with me. Grace, how you doing, matey? I hope you're well. Yes, you're blue. Just make sure you're blue. Yeah, it looks like the sun might be coming out, so hopefully. Cheeseman is the name of the family I know. They're a very big family. I was like, say the first time I sent him a letter over, I was like, well, it was a birthday card. I was like, the house didn't have a number. It was Cheeseman Towers. It was like, well, that was in Galway because they don't have a postcode. What do you mean you don't have a postcode? He's like, no, I don't even have a number. I'm like, no way. What do you mean? How does the postman know where to go? And he was like, well, my house is called Cheeseman Towers. It's where me and his brothers all lived in the same place. Morning, Mr. D. Hope you're well. I was also used to teach us one class which was just called lesson. I like to say ours was extra needs or something like that. It wasn't called special needs, it was called extra needs, something like that. God knows. Not Compact Plus, it eventually became Compact Plus. But you know what I mean? How does the postman, but you like, how does he know where to put the letters? There's no number on it or postcode. I suppose some must have numbers in Ireland. They can't all just have no numbers. It's crazy. I sent him the birthday card. I thought, you're never going to get that. There's no way you can just put Corporation Road, Cheeseman Towers. How can you just put that? But yeah, apparently you can change the name of your house. Right, what 3 words? It's a knackered. Who? My favourite place is Clifton, Galway. Well, my mates they lived on the seafront in the big Victorian. They're about four-story houses. Well, it's like 3 in an attic facing the sea. There's they have like a little sea wall, and then the beach, and yeah, that's where they lived. Corporation Road, called. Yeah, cassette player. You wouldn't even say go to the second-hand shop no more because they don't really sell electric stuff, do they? Because it needs to get tested, doesn't it? Why is that like that? Why is it not up there, not down there? The local area, I know the name on it. It's mad putting it, Mr. D. Is that the same for you? Is that, well, no, Mr. D, do you not have a postcode neither? We had a Michel class is what it was called, yes, man. I think that may be what it was up to begin with, but it ended up being Compact Plus. Is that Salt Hill Way argument? I don't even. I've never been to Galway. I was supposed to be going over, but I never did. A NAD cassette player. I don't think I have a cassette player at all. It's named the Deegan Family Estate. I have a postcode called Air Code. So is this changed, has it? My greatest. Crazy man. I always say I can drive it. Because everybody drive me, and then guaranteed will be somewhere there who goes, no, I can't. Do not give him the keys. Fancy crashing a car. Galway's a pool hole. It's like a seaside town, isn't it? It's the west side next to the sea in Galway. But probably near that Corporation Road then. Mm. Why is my chat? What are you doing? You come on. Kids have had all this tablet. You can tell there's sticky finger marks on it, man. Ooh. Definitely think I drank a spider or something. A couple of baby spiders on the roof, so they must have hatched from somewhere. Black ones. The west side next to the sea. They didn't look too much dissimilar to Redcar. Same type of, seaside houses. Big ones. The forced diversity, Mokachukalota, etc. Absolute dive. Oh dear. Redcar was a dive. It was a dive anyway. It's always been a dive. But yeah, it looks like it's got some lovely houses. Maybe Victorian or even before that houses. I can imagine it's warm where you are, Grace. I was going to say, what's the weather like? Well, you're in Texas. I don't think it ever gets cold, does it? Does it ever get cold in Texas? It looks to me like, in my head, it looks like it's always warm. Definitely is spiders. Go over that way. You can call them a shoe. Go on. Go over that way. The spiders just fell down and they landed on there, so I think I drank a spider not long ago. Never mind. Could be worse. See the tall ships. Where's the tall ships at, like? Whitby. No messing about with Whitby. A feckin' train. But it's now hot. So it's always, sometimes it's warm and sometimes it's hot. Idle seaside town, never go down to the beach and take it. I know. That's the thing. I suppose if you were there, you wouldn't be bothered. If you wanted sand, you just have to go out your door. It was, well, maybe you should keep that to yourself, Mr. Beautiful. Don't be telling people that. You need to eat. Oh, I don't know. No. Didn't the old lady eat the fly first, then she swallowed the spider to eat the fly? Don't know why she swallowed the fly. And then, Hartlepool, but apparently you can see them at Redcar. I might do. No way. No way, mate. That can't be right. I talked to him. That can't be right. Mr. Deegan. Can't be right, that can he? Jason D. Kind of. Oh, God. I'm not even going to ask him if he did. Blah. Mr. Deegan, you make me twitch. 2 seconds. There you go. Done. That's terrible behaviour. Terrible. I've got no tea left. UK really is that true? What she said. Don't believe you. You need to eat a fly. I'm not eating a fly. You're supposed to eat a bird anyway, I think. She swallows a fly, then she swallows a spider. I'm sure she swallows a bird to eat the spider. But I'm not eating a bird. Like asleep, I won't eat anything. No, Grace, it definitely isn't true that you should be eating spiders. Don't suppose it'll kill you. Mr. BB loves you. No homo. Mr. D on YouTube. I hope he didn't do it on his channel. He won't have it. I hope she's an ex. Oh, oh dear. It's out. Or you just throw up. I'm all over you. Right, let's move on to something else, you dirty feckers. It's what it is. It's what it is. It is, definitely is. It was what it was. Could be a daily thing. Oh no. On these Rice Krispies social, not on the Rice Krispies, that would be sacrilege. Or roll a decent ball of Rice Krispies. No, she digs. That's no, we shouldn't ever, ever. Is that you, Grace? Is that Grace's channel? No, this isn't. Yeah, it's Grace. Yay! Yo, Grace. She's on the beach. Everybody check out Grace. She does good lives, and sometimes she takes you to the shops and that on the video. And I love the American shops. Mrs. Nutter wouldn't do that. 4th of July vacation, yes, man. Big up Grace. They say very nice lady. Always welcomed you. Sometimes, Grace, I don't know what you're saying. I think you speak too fast. Mrs. Nutter wouldn't do that. Exactly, Easter. He'll have started this, Mr. Beautiful Blues. Definitely. Nobody's like. My vacation time, yes, man. At the beach. Is the beaches in Texas? I don't know. I'm definitely have to go and wait till I can retire. The kids have left school and go and see things. Yes, me time. Are you there with all the family and what have you, Grace? I know I went for 2 nights away, but I must sell these motorbike things and get a caravan, hopefully, because we were going to go away for a week in a tent anyway. But hopefully, if I can get some extra money, then we'll go in a caravan. Any of your kids? Morning, Grit. Hope you're well, mate. No, 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 no. I don't even like coming on here with dirty hands. I check my hands and everything before I come out. Sometimes I've seen people on streams and they go like, thinking, and their fingers are rammy. Look, my fingers are never rammy, never dirty. Can't have your hands dirty. You touch stuff. Nice clouds. I'll watch it properly, Grace, when I come off because I've touched it. Now it'll be on my watch thing, so I'll be able to watch it again. Something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. Andy Double D, how you doing? Andy Double D. I heard someone call you Double D, so I think that's quite appropriate. It'd probably stick in my head more than because sometimes I say Andy Double. So you got a video made for you, Andy D. Not sure what that was about. Not sure what it was about at all. Did you see the video that was made for you, Andy D? Not sure what the cheesecake and that was about, but never mind. You dig this up, yes, but the reality is you really go home. Think here. Well, I like washing pots, Grace. If I live near you, I'd come wash your pots. I don't mind doing it, me. It's therapeutic. It's also a decent exercise for me in not smashing things because you've got to be gentle. Morning, Michigan. Your spanner's going back right now. I just started again, Michigan, because I had far too much. That's what I might have heard then. Torbs calling you Andy Double D. And I bet you Torbs is doing it for the same reason as me, that he keeps saying Andy W instead of D. Morning, Susan. How you doing, matey? Hope you're well. Being all blue again. Spanners went off because there's people who don't need to get their spanners back. I know they're going to be but I'll just have to deal with them calling me names then after it. But I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. He digs it. UK not here. We getting some sort of massive storm coming from Thailand? I think they said. Or was it just me hearing something wrong? But apparently tomorrow it's going to be boiling. Saturday and Sunday we're going to get thunderstorm. What's that noise? What's that noise? I don't know what that noise is because I can't see it, but it's massively loud. Street sweeper. Can't see one. Probably it's going off or it's going down there. No, I thought it was. My extractor fan in the kitchen used to sound like that. You turn on and be like a airplane taking off. Well, look, I thought it's not on because now it's silent. You put it on, you can't even hear it. Lost Souls Exploring. Susan, are you Lady Irie? I'm not sure. If not, you sound very much like her. Low Michigan. I've seen Bigfoot things about Michigan. Howdy, my friend. See, in America, it's not even like that, neither, is it? Like if I say, "Oh, I'm going to see my friend in," I'm northeast. If I say I'm going to see my friend in the southwest, it's not very far to go, is it? Right to the bottom of the country from the top of the country. I think you can get there in what is it? From the top to the bottom in maybe about 12 hours. In America, I'm going to see my friend in so and so. It's 2 days drive. I also would like to know if I get a Shetland pony, can I ride it around Middlesbrough just on the road with no MOT or tax? Lots of noise, depending on roadworks. Right, so yeah, but you know what I mean, now there. 5 to 6 max. What from the top of England to the bottom of England? That's good, isn't it? Tim Draycott, he drew my wall. Well, he written the name on it. Tim Draycott, seller of Amazon bestseller book, Into the Hands of Kara. Timothy Draycott. I've got a bookmark in there to make it look like I can read. No, no, I can read, but not books. But yeah, go to Amazon, go to Timothy Draycott's page, and you can get a link to buy his book. Also, as Christmas is coming up, you could read my other friend's book. My other friend who wrote a book, Shane Taylor. Well, he's called Shane. His book's called Shane, wrote by David Taylor. There's also a DVD. I I've watched the DVD quite a few times. Oh no, for me, I won't say. He's driving the DeLorean exactly. Yeah, man, I've drove from Middlesbrough to Folkestone or Dover in about 8 back in the day. Well, I haven't drove in the car. About 8, and that's with stopping. On this side is a bit bigger than this side. I know, and if that side was over that, if it was the other way, I could have stuck something, but never mind, it does for it. It's still amazing. Pedal bike howler, because I'm happy. One of them, oh, that looks, oh, now I know it's spelt right. First day everybody come in, they were like, it's spelt wrong. It was doing my nothing. So I thought, because everybody's saying it when they come in, it must be right. Right, I'm not going to get him up until 7 because there's only one getting up today. There's only the littlest one getting up. The other two are on strike. So he's the only child going to school. Did anybody see Tim's video away from the sheep skull? I've got the horn off that sheep skull. Well, I haven't. My son's got it. He thinks it's amazing. I wish Tim had done the full head, but I'm sure it would have stunk when we were kids. We went Carlisle, I think. My dad was working in Carlisle, and we went for the weekend. And we went up on the hills and we found a sheep's head. There was no sheep, just the head. And I was like, Dad, can I have that? And he put it in a plastic bag in a boot, in the boot of his car. It stunk. I still will remember my sheep's skull that I painted black with stars and moons and that on it. Yeah, get gel shorts too. I'm sure you've got enough padding on your butt already, Easter. Palmos. Oh, I really do have to walk over Easter's house. I really do. But I need, but I need to go to the pet shop. Someday walk over to the pet shop and want to give him a knock. See if I can slip by without him seeing me coming. Morning. Anyway, who did you say morning? No, no. Well, somebody else must have come in there. Yeah, but he's growing up in September, and to be honest, he's the first one that's been really excited about going, or at least he says he's excited. I can imagine he's like I said, if you weren't scared, mate, there'd be something wrong with you. We'd probably have to take you to the doctors if you weren't scared. But yeah, I don't know. You're all there, I think. Banned them all. Banned for life. Pub. Not this time. Well, I would go. Morning, Mr. Guff Puff. I'd go to the pub this time of the morning if it sold coffee. Tea. Coffee. Imagine me drinking coffee. Jesus. Be bad out quicker than if I was drinking tequila. But yeah, I think a lot of the pubs on the town open pretty early as well nowadays. Seems to be whatever time I get down there, there's always one open. If they sell breakfast, they can open at 9 o'clock or something like that. apparently in the town, Easter, one of them's, I think Lloyd's is shutting down, but all the old pubs are going, I think. 2 seconds, right, go and get him up, chill, right. Watch them. You go over there. Oh, my Dodge, how you doing, mate? Hey, hope you're well. Wow. I see, yeah, exactly. But I can imagine, like, say, when I worked at the factory, we'd get dropped off in the town. So I can imagine nowadays a lot of them get dropped off in the town and go to the pub together. Let me see if we could do for you. We're doing out in my shed, because the bouncer will be watching you. Oh no, that's terrible behaviour. The Meerkat in Birmingham is the same opener. It was. Yeah, so the market people. I can imagine a market tavern in Borough was probably like that back in the day, but oh, she's is she? Is it your Mrs. Jamie? Busy day ahead. Dee. She's not happy with me for now. What did you do, Jamie? What did you do? Or don't tell us because she might be listening. If you're giving it it wasn't me. Won't be by you, Esther. You won't be coming sneaking to my house. Don't fear me. Fear Mrs. Nutter. I don't want to wake up with no big red heads on my wall. Okay, Esther? Gladiators ready. This is how you there, I say. £7 from Morrison's. You get two of them. Two plastic things. She slept and I'm still here. Many times I've been in the meerkat after 6 a.m. Ooh. I don't think I've ever been to Birmingham. I'm not sure. I don't think I have. I think we drove past it. Is that a real name, meerkat? Yeah, man. I suppose people have known what meerkats have been for ages, haven't they? I wouldn't have minded. What I should have done years ago was collected all the old pubs. All the pubs around here have all got new signs. I should have been on it, and when they were taking them down, said, "Hey, get that out sign." Good, that's 20 years, but wow. I don't know how long I've been with Mrs. Nutter, but it'd be wow. The zoo. Well, a good reason, yeah, it's full of animals. There's been not a little kitten, but more than that, but a kitten constantly circling the house. But it's not like, say, it's not a little kitten. It's not one of the, like, oh, look how cute little kitten fit in your hand. It's a skinny thing, juvenile. And like I keep saying to Mrs. Nutter, no, I don't think it's fair on Papa Don that we get any dogs or cats because she likes it being by herself. She likes having all the attention. If we got a puppy, it'd get attention. If we got a kitten, it'd get attention. And Papa Don would feel left out. Plus, I don't think Papa Don would let me talk to a cat or a dog in front of her. Mrs. Nutter tries to talk to me and she's like that. Get out. No one them. No, I've talked to him. Yeah, so like I say, I can't get Papa Dom anywhere near their phone because if I do, she backs her end of it and tries to knock it off. She hates me talking on the phone. Starts crisscrossing through my legs and all that. But yeah, my local would have been a Newcastle house. After that, the old Vic. I said I've had many a local since then. Many a local. At the moment, I don't have a local because I don't go drinking. But yeah, I've drank in all the pubs in Middlesbrough. I don't think there's any I haven't drank in. Put it on the slate. My shit too is pig ignorant. My mate had two Shih Tzus. You don't know which end's which. They're both shaggy, both ends. And one of them just keeps escaping. Just keep getting out. Didn't matter what he did, it got out. Like, so you can't tell me that Shih Tzus can't climb. They've got legs about this big yet and bodies that are proper massive. It managed to like run onto a tree and then jump onto the fence and get out like a squirrel. Calling it Mitzi. Ooh. See, when Biff Poppadom went, I wouldn't be against getting another kitten or a dog. But at the moment, it's not fair on Poppy. She likes being the only animal, well, apart from the sticking sex, that won't stop breeding. My fish are dying off. Well, they're at that age that with them being like high grade betters, they were always going to die quick. And originally, about 3 years ago, I bought 16 giant Danios. I've still got 6. And then pub's being packed on a Monday. Dodge, do you remember on a Wednesday you had to go home? At 12 o'clock, you had to go home, come back at dinner, tea time. But a lot of working men's clubs were always like that when they closed between like 2 and 5 or something like that, 1:30 and 5. Remember working men's club, you'd go on a Sunday, I'd be like 14, 15, and I'd be in the working men's club on a Sunday watching the strippers with a pint. Like I say, my mates were a couple of years older than me by then, so oh yeah, popping the fish, the egg jugs, and the stick insects. I ain't got no chickens. I've got ants. Catching between. Poppadom is 11 next month. She's 11, so I thought she was already 11, but she's 11 next month. She was 10 last year. So she's still got a good 9 year left. You know what I mean? That'll make me in my 50s. Like I say, I don't believe I should be getting a dog, to be honest. If I get a dog that lasts 20 years, I'll be still walking it when I'm 70 odd. I don't believe the hedgehog, to be honest, will live very much longer. Been checking up, they don't have a great, massive, long lifespan. A couple of years. We've already had her a couple of years. Yeah, it was Wednesday. Go home. Get out. Go home. Keep me active. I know, but do I want to do? I used to. You can remember probably my other dogs. Well, they weren't even my dogs, but Taurus, Zeta. I used to walk around the estate with a staff and an English bull terrier attached to my belt. But yeah, not the amazing dog trainer. The dogs were madder than me. Like I say, and then I've got Poppadom. I've managed to teach Poppadom how to be a Jack Russell. Yes, 22. See, so we still could have a lot of Poppadom left, man. We still could have another Taurus the bull. It ate everything, and Taurus didn't like anything. Didn't like anything. It didn't like dogs apart from Zeta, O'Malley's English bull. It didn't like ginger people. I was once walking. I talked to this lass I knew, and while I was talking to her, the dog ate the kid's ice cream. Just ate it. Off one go and ate it. Yeah, it ate the cockatiel, didn't it? Rocky the cockatiel. Um, my other mother is a lady who I think of as a mum. She used to say it was, do not leave Taurus in this house. Do not leave it in by itself. It'll eat Rocky the cockatiel. So this one day I was going somewhere and I told my brother Paul, I'm like, listen, Paul, you stay here. And man, Taurus, I'll run. I think it was cash converters or something like that. I'll run to cash converters and I'll come back. No, the dog will be all right. We'll lock it in the kitchen. So we locked the kitchen door with the dog in, and Rocky was upstairs on the landing. We came in, there was just feathers everywhere. And like this lady loved Rocky. We had to clean it up, put it in the bin, clean the mess up. And she came in, she was like, I'm gonna kill you. Could have killed you. Good to see you, only joker, JB. Peace. Bob chops up you well, matey. But yeah, Taurus was a mad dog, and Taurus at the end of his life lived next door, and he had the run of next door's garden, my garden, and the garden next door. But I didn't live here then. I would have loved to have lived here when Taurus was still alive. Yeah, morning, Shaz. Yeah, Dodge last year. I had two on my roof, didn't I? And I keep showing the camera, but you couldn't see what it was or what they were until one day I was taking the son to school and they were on the wire. But I haven't seen them yet this year. Like I've seen two last year, and there was a few in the paper that they were about. I'm doing, Shaz, anyway. How you doing? I hope you're well. I did miss your live yesterday, but I wasn't doing that either, so I don't know. Start watching the rain. It rained a little bit. Move, move away. Catch you later, Jamie. Catch you in a bit. Remember, if she asks you, it wasn't me. What do you think it's going to be like the night stage, on me? Think it's going to be hot today or what? It's looking like it might get out. Let's have a look. Yeah, man, it's looking like it might get out, but it's still cold and there's quite a few grey clouds if you look. It's not the sort of brightest of days. I like it. I like my new things, man. Look at my fence. I like them. Oh, who likes this? Carry on. 2 seconds, I'll show you. I don't get it. Like I really don't get it. But yeah, I haven't looked out. You looked out the window. Look, I don't get it. Pop, 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 pop. What was that, a glory hole? I'm going to kick you right in your glory hole when I come to your house. I'm going to put my size 8.5 up your glory hole. See how you like that? Something wrong with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. Has niece, has parrots. Go back, dinky beds. I don't know. How did they start? I know that Marie C used to always say they live next to her. I have a glory hole to next. I don't even know what one is. I don't know what a glory hole is. I thought it was your butthole. Another thing, YouTube has taught me a lot of things I don't really need to know. Come in and confuse me. I was quite happy without me. I don't know what one is, Dodge. My kids would walk on bubble wrap. I don't even. Well, this was Grace. She must have been outside with it yesterday because we got them things delivered. She must have left it out there, but I don't get it. You know what I mean? Katie and Cringer will show me. I won't be asking them. I'll Google it. I will. I'll Google it. Should we Google it on this thing? Let me have a go. Put me through all you. Put me through all you over there. How do I Google on this when something goes on? Google. Glory. Lake Beresy, it says. No. You just can all feck off. Get out. You're all a pack of dirty feckers. I don't know what it is, but it says over 18s and porn up. So I'm not watching it. You fucking nuisances. Get out. No click on none of them videos. None of them videos, you lunatics. You're just trying to get me to watch yous. But Geordie, how you doing, mate? Have you seen what they're doing to me, Geordie? See what they're doing to me? Fucking nuisances. I thought it was going to give me a. I thought it was going to give me an explanation. No, I didn't even watch any videos. It said over 18, loads of porn up, porn up, porn up. So like, get out. We're not watching that. Mrs. Nutter kill me. She looks at that search history. Have a good day, Andy W. I'll have to get rid of that. We used to have a public toilet near us, near the bottom of Eisters Road. It's a phone booth now. It's not even a phone booth anyway. The phone booth's gone. Maybe go red there. Maybe blush. There's ladies in the chat. You can't talk like that. Feck off, Lordy. You've got a glory hole in your van. Still not too sure what it is, but you've got one. This is not a wood checking. This is not a check. She reads all my messages and stuff, so I know that I've read it right. But yeah, I'm not touching any of them buttons. You just can go away. Right, because these people said glory hole. I thought it meant a butthole. And then I used to say Google it. Or someone said Google it. I'm going to say I was looking for treasure. I thought it was metal detected. If she misses not tells me, I'm going to say I was looking for places to metal detect, because on that on that gold mining thing, they always say we found the glory hole. It's got all the gold in. Well, there's well see. I've been watching Parker Snable. Yeah, she does. Like say, she usually searches things. Oh, I'm definitely going to blame Meister. I think it might have been Dodge, but I'm going to blame Meister. Won't be searching in no holes. Whack 'em all. Who have we got? We need to whack. Like, who do we need to whack? Yeah, I can always just say, look, I don't even know. I can't spell. I'm bringing her with me to somebody else for a cup of tea. I'm bringing Mrs. Nutter. I say, get him. He comes on my show and has me doing daft things. Now, can you see how it went when we were kids, people? Can you see how it went? Yeah. It's not, oh, Nutter bullied me. There was also the occasions where they go, Nutter, could you jump off that 20-foot roof? Sure I could. No, Nutter, he's been picking on me. But take me to him. You know what I mean? Incorrigible, I think the word is. Incorrigible. Well, yeah, I suppose that'd be on 50s. Not to find out what a glory hole is. I didn't even know what it is. I didn't even find out. I just saw loads of porn. So I was like, get off. Get off my tablet. You'll break it. Lord, he's a YouTube creep in here. He's not always typing, but you know he's here. Yes. He's just waiting for the one liner. That's why he sneaked in early yesterday, so you just couldn't get him, calm him out, because he know you don't get up first thing in the morning. Never mind. Breaking news. Sure. Oh, yeah, I know that one is. Probably will. Somebody will have. But I don't mind. Like say, I don't know what I don't know what them things are. It doesn't bother me. No, you have been putting no video up for a while, have you? No, if you have, I haven't got no notifications. And you say, Lord, you must be one of my... Oh, I worked out who my first thing he was, didn't I? Gregory, I think it was Gregory was my first sub. After, I didn't know I had anybody sub to me, but for some reason there was people sub to me before I had a channel or anything on the channel. I don't know why. I wonder whether you could do that, just search your friends' names. I think it was anyway. Oh, I can't look back on my life. He has been rumbled cooking the show. I told him he'd get me down that alley. I'll sit in the bin, me, and record them doing the chicken again, because they'll be still doing it. Them chickens will still be getting cooked that way. Like, well, yeah, they're still opening places, well. Did you used to be in it? Nope, definitely was looking for no halls in no alleys. Anyone seen Rasta? I saw him. He was live, not last night, the night before, I think. Having a barbecue by the looks of it. I think it said barbecue anyway. I saw it on my notifications. But I know Tim said he wasn't very well, which was why Tim was going to go and stay with him for a few more days. They were doing it last week behind the Westminster. Yes, man. It used to be called the Westminster, didn't it, on Barley Road? My godfather used to run it. Yeah, so I think he's all right. But he's hoping he's all right. I like Rasta. He's got a gold man, so I might have to go visit Rasta. He's been put on a nice step for a rats video. What did he do? Did he have rats like? He lives on a farm, like, doesn't he? So he probably has rats here. Get a cat. I don't think he's got cats anyway. Papa Don would love a farm full of rats. He'd be busting them every day, all day. Even the bloke who maintains the shop, he's like, your cat keeps our rats down. He's got a glory hole door. We're stuck on glory holes. Uh, I know, I could take the metal detector, couldn't I? I wouldn't be listening to that cack. Like I say, that's why I need somebody, Eister, anybody, come and get me. Let's make a video. Metal detector, and you can use the metal detector because it does my head in. Proper. Beep, beep, boah. Sorry, people. Hey. Morning, Mrs. Tobbs. How you doing, mate? You hope you're well. Ask Tobbs if he wants to make a metal detector video. Come get me. We'll go, I don't know, somewhere in the field. Just go in a field. Long tails. My brother would always call them long tails, or RATs. He would never say the word. Me, I'm not superstitious. I don't believe in good or bad luck. We just get both during our life, don't we? Not the R word, long tails. Like I say, that's me. That was my brother. And he'd tell me off all the time, be like, it's not a rat. It's RAT. If you've got to say it, RAT. We'll call them long tails. Probably don't chew them up. But I think it's because she gets loads of strokes and the treats and all that if she brings a mouse back or a rat. She brings beds back. I go, that's naughty. I put it in the bin and I shut the door and I won't let her in. Then you come out, she'll be like, oh. The only superstition I have. Like I say, I don't walk under ladders. That's because I've worked up ladders. Someone's walking underneath your ladder, you're probably going to hit them on the head with something. You know what I mean? You don't know whether the ladder's going to fall down and knock you. Walk round it, lazy. You know what I mean? I don't do any of this woo woo, hello, Mr. Magpie. You just go, Geordie. And that's about it. I smash a mirror, I've got to buy another one. It's not how long tails it is. That's the part of the. I don't mind them, me. I'm not really bothered about any animals apart from wasps. That's the one then. Give him the local, and we can definitely do it. I'm do the digging. I can definitely do the digging if he can stand the beep beep beep. He's a bit like me. He might not like the beep beep. Something wrong with you. I've got a perfectly good ladder here. I'll show you. See my ladder I step. I can reach the sink with this. I can wash my hands in the toilet, in the sink in the bathroom. You know what I mean? My portable step. I'm small and I don't care. I was thinking about getting a gerbil before, but then I thought, are you daft? Papa Don would love a gerbil. She love a gerbil. I taught her washing this yesterday. Don't know whether I'd want to fill him in. And he said, I don't really want to fill him in. I might want to give him a Newcastle Divon say rats neither. Doesn't have to start with a Newcastle accent. Why aye, and welcome back. Anton Deck's takeaway. Yeah, I do like my step. Why am I on a step on here? Get to so you can see me properly. Ah, Cass, it is too early for cheeseburgers. No, matey. Know what I would eat now? A bacon cheeseburger. Ooh, a bacon cheeseburger. I haven't got no bacon. and Deck. Baker Grove. It's coming back, I've heard it's coming back. He can't see, man. He's blind. He can't see. It's the only thing I know from Ant and Deck. I never watched it. Baker Grove. I know, and just not in time. That Jeff or what his name, he's just died, hasn't he? Not long ago, or a year ago or something. I'm eating rat poison. I thought you said prison there. In home house, I've seen seagulls and rats fighting over disco biscuits. The jail biscuits, they're horrible. Deck man, I'm blind. I can't see. Can he see? I told him when they went there, you know what I mean? Don't be taking them goggles off. You get shot in the mush. Exactly what I'm having. Oh yeah, bacon double cheeseburger. Bacon double cheeseburger. That would be better. See, great man's thinking like Akash. It's coming up this summer, matey. When are we going to do this camping? Just tell me where I'm going to be. I can get a bus to Durham. Hopefully I can get a bus to Durham. Like say, I get on a bus to Durham. I'll end up in Darlington because it begins with a D. Is it? Someone told me it had been abandoned since they left it. But if it's a religious school, they're going to have to pay them cash, aren't they? Do it on a weekend or something. I worked in I don't know whether it's still there, but a nightclub called the Bathroom in Newcastle. I didn't work in the nightclub. I worked. They were doing the windows with the walnut. It's like shot blasting, but it's with walnuts. And they were shot blasting a lot of the walls downstairs, so it was all bare brick. and I was shoveling the shot out. Coming to a beach party, very good, am I? Very good. I can't swim, so don't put me anywhere in the sea. But we're going to have a new aunt and deck. Yeah, it's going to be me and Tobbs with a new aunt and deck. Can you see, Tobbs? I can you see? Open your eyes, Nutter. Open your eyes. Imagine that coming on your telly. Like say Mrs. Nutter said, she's never spent any funnier day than the day she spent with me and Tobbs at the castle. She was like, "You're mental. You're mental." Tobbs was like, "Where are you, Nutter?" I crawled up a chimney. So I was on the bit above. She says, "You can come along too. We're going to the beach. Beach. As long as I don't bring a glory hole, I'll be all right, Lordy." "Lordy, you can take me." Then there you go, Lordy. You're coming. You can bring me, Lordy. Then you can watch. Make sure I'm okay. I like sand dunes. I can do front flips off sand dunes, I shouldn't have to. Used to live at the bottom of Biker Grove, and it was filmed. Dig a hole in the sand. Could maybe dig a hole in the sand. I'll bring my metal detector. I'll find all the money you lose when you're drunk. Sabah. Don't catch me there sober. You can drink, I'll drive home. All the Northern Flat Earth meet up. All the no. What do you mean? What do you mean no bacon sandwiches? No pies? I'm not vegan. I'm not sure about the Earth being flat because nobody can nobody can tell me why. If I can see the moon and the sun here, why? What does people in Australia see? Do they have nothing? Is it really dark? I don't know. Just don't know. I stay. You live in the northeast. He's a bull lad up the border. You're eating us. Oh, see, I could have got that back for him. I don't even have to bring the metal detector. I can just bring the beep 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 beep. Beep. What's that called? Pinpointer thing. Lord, he can bring his red wine. He likes a good red wine. God, I only learned. Listen. She digs. I didn't even learn this morning. I very nearly let it. So I know it's something dirty because I'm just going to go to the toilet and make a cup of tea. Yeah, I know it's something dirty because, yeah, because it had porno banana written next to it, but I didn't look at it. Let's reading record out. 2 seconds, peeps. I won't be looking at it later either, Easter. You thought I'd gone there, didn't you? You know what it is, Easter. Dirty. Dirty. I feel ashamed for the lot of yous.
Yeah.
Nearly. Huh? That's the dance I done after I done that front flip. Yes, it's a front flip, Mick Johnson. Right, where's my pen? I've the person in the well, he can't write it. Well, I can't find a pen either, so I can't write anything. Right, I'm back. My intention is to pre-put. Yes, man. You'll have to let us know when you get on Geordie. Gives an invite to the wedding. I'm not far away. Red Dad. Right, kettle on. Kettle on. No water in the kettle. Know what would be handy? If I had a cup. Oh, crackerback. Upside down. But I don't get it, Fugly. I still don't get it if I can see both of them. What can they see? I can't get how they can see any sun or moon. Not on the other side of the planet. If we're circle anyway. Like you say, I don't think I'm a flat earther, but I definitely can't see how it's round if I can see just right there. Just don't give him more info to deal with, bro. I don't. How's it upside down? They'll fall off. Baffle my head. It baffles my head. I really don't get it. But I'm going to make a lorry. That's what I'm going to do. But I need to get some. Sky at Night notification. Hello and welcome to the Sky at Night. This is the Games Master. Uh, so what I mean? Start wearing a monocle. It's just a time of where you can see both. Right, but if it's a time of the month, is it time of the month that Australia see none? Why don't I never see none? Do Australia get to see the sun and the moon sometimes? I don't get it. I don't know. If the earth was flat, it would be daytime in the UK and Australia at the same time. Yeah, maybe. That's something to think about. No, Dodge man, these are all confusing me, man. So, yeah, that would be right. I don't know. Yeah, it would be daytime all the time, wouldn't it? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. See the sun and the moon at the same time also. Feckin' two suns and moons. Right, I'm going to make my cup of tea because you're confusing me, the lawyers. Do. Come on, let's do the conga. Boom. What did I say? Nutter. What's your opinion on the chicken and the egg? I already know it's not my opinion. If evolution is right, then the egg came first. What laid the egg was the ancestor of the chicken. And chickens are quite easy because man manipulated them to be fatter and not to be able to fly. The original chicken will have been something like a pheasant, more than likely, like a fattish bird that could fly a little bit. But the chicken did not come first. The egg came first, and what was born from it was the the ancestor of the chicken laid the egg. But how though? Because apparently, if chickens came from, well, not chickens, but birds came from lizards, then one lizard egg will have been hatched, or one brood of eggs will have been hatched with feathers, won't they? Like I say, chickens have been sort of selectively bred anyway, same as dogs have been selectively bred, haven't they? We wouldn't have a Jack Russell if dogs were just left to, they'd all be wolfish, wouldn't they? What was the ancestor of chicken? A chicken? Yeah, but it won't have been like what is the ancestor of a pit bull? Being bred with other dogs, hasn't it? And the ancestors of other evolution, exactly, dodgy evolution. All life came from the sea. So so eventually, like at some point, there was something that was born from parents that couldn't breathe outside of water. There was something born that could breathe outside of water. No, didn't it? I suppose a smoke on the screen. Yeah, so if we, I don't know. It wasn't about ice. I'm not as old as you think I am, you know. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Never mind. That's my head spun totally today. But at least I'm not going to be going about thinking about the first thing we learned about. Now I might just think about chickens and eggs, which means they have less chance of accidentally asking somebody outside what it is. Nothing but chemicals. But what chicken you seen in the sea? Well, it won't have been a chicken. It'll have been a seagull, won't it? First, I can imagine. See you in a bit, Owler. Catch you in a bit. Off to graft. Sea chickens also known as seagulls. There you go. Sea chicken is a seagull. I knew I was right. Tomorrow, algebra. Yeah. What is an n plus u times by TTA? We're all definitely known as freaking chickens and seagulls. See, this is why, people. I tried my best, and I'm really apologise, to keep my friends and my family off of the YouTube, because and they all call me Nutter in real life as well, you know. You have the cheek to call me Nutter. A fish crawled out to sea and made love. No, no, I don't think that happened. I definitely don't think that happened. Poor monkey. Big up, Tyrone. Hope you well, mate. Yeah, this is why I definitely tried my best to keep my friends and family off of YouTube. Crazy feckers, man. Crazy. Yes. Top of the morning to you, Mrs. Moon. I hope you're well. That didn't work, I know. Now, little Peter found me first, didn't he? Little Peter found me, and I thought, come on, here we go. Little Peter was quite behaved. Hello, how are you doing? Know what I mean? He comes in, Easter, straight away. I clocked he was someone I knew. First couple of things he written, I'm like, I know you. I know you. He's like, yep, you know me as Alf. Well, yes. And then he got it, you know what I mean? He was polite to begin with. Now he's just a nuisance. Comes in, just waffles. Stop snoozing. I told you about a year ago. Get the snooze button, break it. Schools on strike, yeah, our schools are on strike, but primary schools aren't. The primary school is there. Well, I've only got one kid at school. And it's the one I walk, you know what I mean? It couldn't be the one I don't walk, the two I don't walk at school. Yeah, so Geordie, you'll have to tell Mrs. Geordie, oh, we've got some smuggies coming to the wedding. Or at least one smuggy. Little fella with his, see this ice there? You thought you were going to get all the way to the end without no stick. My steak, man. Look at my steak. Look at the bottom. I think the bottom looks like a sloth. Do you not think it looks like a sloth? Look at that. Oh, I ain't looking at your face. See, I've got a small bird feeder, not a small bird feeder, but a small hole at the bottom. So that what happens now is the fat pigeons, they sit at the bottom, and the wood pigeons looking about for the bits that the little birds drop because they can't land on it. When they land on it, they're like that, and they can't get the red in their hole. So no seeds for the pigeons unless the little birdies drop them. I've found several tea bags. Just eat the tea bags then. SS Starlings are vicious. Yes, as if how you doing, mate? You probably need to go blue again. You sure do because no, so Loxley, mate. Hope you're well as well. 2 seconds. I will take your channel out. Hope you're well, matey. Just make sure it's you because I took Norris. I had 600 non moderators, mate. 600 non moderators. No one should have that many moderators. So I've got rid of them all, but you are getting them back as you come in. Please do me a favour, if I make anybody green by accident, give us a shout, or whatever colour Supermod is. And I'll keep just pressing buttons. This ball should be blue again now. So you'll end up with 600 mods again. No, I won't, not Arcash, because I don't get 600 people in here. And I don't get 600 people passing through here. Come on, cheeky. A lot of that wasn't. It was people that had come in once to get spanners and just gone off, you know what I mean? And they'll probably do it again, yeah, but I'm not going to let it get 600. And there's some people that won't be blue again, Arcash, they just won't be. Very X-rated man in the shed while he's very nearly opened my eyes. I would think, yeah, like I say, you'd be better off just getting a different design feeder where they can't land on it. Think hands waving. Cheeky, hope you're well, mate, hope you're well. Yeah, like I say, I was hoping to get monetised, and I was going to use the money to get a bus tickets place as one of them. That didn't work and didn't get monetised. I don't know how many watch hours I've got. Probably got about. Well, should we see if we can find out? 2 seconds. Should be able to find out on here, shouldn't I? Get off that. Gotcha. No, I can't. I was good in the hood. They won't let me. I can't get YouTube Studio on this Majigger, the tablet. I think I had 500 and something when I checked. It's on YouTube Studio, yeah. I can't, on my tablet it doesn't have YouTube Studio. It doesn't even have the yeah, have a look. Subscriptions. Press that. Oh, you just don't mess about. Sometimes I have a shake, Matty, you understand nothing, but it's all good. I have to shake my ear. To understand, yes, man. It's one of them things, isn't it? Like, come on, press the button. Your data in YouTube, that's about it. There's no, oh, go on your data in YouTube. What's that about? No, get off. I'm not bothered. Get off. Get off. No, thanks, yeah. They said any video of Marvin. I've got to go back and find Emily's video of Marvin, and we share Emily's video of Marvin as well. Marvin is my mate. They put me on a naughty step for a month for clipping a duck race. I won. Ooh, I've heard that as well, but I've heard that duck races are okay as long as there's no prizes, because it's a form of gambling, especially if it's something like a members only or stuff like that. You know, because like if you, whatever you're paying for being a member, you're putting into a pot for a chance. But I'm sure people who do that anyway, it won't stop them being able to do it. You just don't advertise it, do you? But yeah, I've had that with a mate whose missus ran a bonus ball on Facebook, and she got people to pay with the bank in the bank, and she got pulled up by the bank and told that has to be the last time or you need a gambling license. Can I share a video? Maybe not. Man, yeah, of course you can stick any video up you want, mate. You stick a video up, and I'll YouTube or Snowflakes now. Yeah, and I think it's getting ready for this online safety malarkey, and they're getting everybody sort of ready by saying, look, that's not allowed and this is not allowed. And I suppose it'll work some ways, and some other ways it'll ruin it. But yeah, stick it up. Let's have a look. I'll stick it on my watch list. Right, like. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right. 2 weeks ago, how come I didn't see this? Get back. Get back. Not Glorio videos, Ister. No, you can't. I know what you're like. You cannot stick a video up. You sticking nothing up, you. Stick something up for you. I will. I can't watch it now, obviously, because I'm on here. But I will watch it when I'm not on here, because it'll be my watch history now. But I know you were thinking it, Icy. You don't have to say it. Remember, I've known you long time. I know you definitely would be thinking Glorio. I think you've got one video, haven't you, Ister? It's me. Everybody go check out Ister's video of me. He's not clout chasing. Not trying to build the channel on my back. As if I was the day it was up. Oh, that's good. But I suppose if it's not already the terms and conditions, they can't read. They can just try, can't they? No, you started all this. You. Oh yeah. I haven't got a Facebook. It's gone. I'm not bothered either. I'm not getting it back. Facebook. Sorry. I never used you anyway, apart from Messenger. I got the people I need on that WhatsApp, and I suppose I can add other people. Well, yeah, I was watching one in Ukraine where a Russian bloke, he just surrendered to a drone. You'd be like, come here, and when the drone come close, you just go poof, punch a drone, wouldn't you? So I would have thought anyway. I've had a few where I've shared the lab or I've shared the video, and they must have got copyrighted claims. So then I get one, but you just take it down, don't you? It doesn't really matter anyway on your community page. I think it goes after a bit. Crazy world. Yeah, it's getting crazier. Like say, school, crazy rules. Doctors, crazy rules. Big up as if. But yeah, what can we do apart from play their rules, innit? I'm liking this doctors. I hope everybody is aware as well, because it's NHS policy. If you've been waiting in a waiting room 20 minutes over your appointment time, whether it be in NHS doctors or hospital, you can go to the desk and they will make you an appointment at your leisure or the next available one to when you can be seen. But yeah, I didn't know that until a couple of months ago. Over the moon. It worked when my daughter went to the hospital. Went in, waited there, was half an hour, walked up, said, listen, there's a sign on your wall there that you can make me another appointment because I've got to get her back to school and I've got stuff to do. And she was like, it'll be 3 weeks. It's not a big rush. It wasn't a massive rush, but it worked. In my doctor's, I got up and walked out, said to him, listen, you'll have to go and make me an appointment for next Monday. Been waiting here 25 minutes. 2 weeks to see a doctor up here. I'm pretty alright. I don't go to the doctors anyway, but when I do need to go to doctors, I don't ring up or walk in and just make me an appointment. And it's usually pretty quick. But yeah, I never really go to the doctors. I haven't even got an appointment to get my bloods checked for another month and a half, I think now. The time of getting my bloods checked, every time I get another like clear thing, to move the time a bit further along. So eventually I'll only get my bloods checked once every year or something like that. That's good, but isn't it? But like I say, everybody, if you can't get in touch with your doctors on the morning, make an appointment. Walk in, ask them to make your appointment. When they say you need a phone, pick your phone up, look at the people and say, "Are we really going to do this?" Right, okay, and press ring. Most of the time, the lady behind the counter will just say, "Okay, I'll make your appointment." And then when they don't answer, you can show them, "Look, you're not answering." But yeah, my my doctors are pretty alright now. I think to begin with, it's just they don't know you're are, do they? So they don't know that I don't do Qans and texters and stuff like that. I was as if I got my watch hours easy. I got my 1,000. I applied and they said I had harmful content. I don't know what harmful content I'd do. I haven't got a clue. I was taking it. It must have been the labs, but so I delete them all. Start again with the labs. Cheers, matey. Tim Draco wrote it on my wall for me. It's alright, isn't it? People get the house after me. Will be like, "What is that?" But yeah, apparently Mrs. Nutter's got or getting some glow in the dark paint, and she's going to paint it glow in the dark. Glow in the dark set, I think. But yeah, man. I wasn't. Was it? I don't know whether I was trying to add a video clip or whether I was dreaming I was trying to add a video clip to me StreamYard. Cheers, matey. It is, isn't it? Just good. Looks like, a bit more professional. Like I'm just not sat in my shed. All my back toilet. People have said, "Are you in a back toilet?" Geordie, I don't know what it was all about, matey. I don't know. Like you say, getting the people was the hard bit. I got the people, and then I was like, eh. But I did get a warning for bullying. Well, I know why, but I wasn't bullying anybody as far as I could see. And then I got a warning for medical misinformation. I don't really think I say medical misinformation either. Usually, if I'm talking about medical stuff, it's stuff that's happened to me, so it's medical fact. But I don't know. But yeah, YouTube did explain that bullying doesn't have to come from me. It can come from yous in the chat. If yous are all calling somebody a name and they put a bullying thing in, YouTube will look at the chat and I'll get the warning, not yous. I know Outlaw King sort of tried to warn me a long time ago about that fact, but never mind, it didn't kill the channel. I was going to warn him. Got me popping it now, look, just because it was there. Pop, pop, pop. But yeah, what can you do? What we'll do is we'll just go again once I get 4,000 watch hours, because it's 4,000, not 1,000 now, so we'll go then. Probably take me a couple of months to get it. Am I in a rush? Nope. 6 weeks holidays coming up. All the fun of the summer. Don't like conspiracy swearing and arguing in chats. I don't mind so much the conspiracies. I don't mean sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. But and the swearing, I think it's up to you. If nobody gets offended, YouTube will not be looking at your chat and won't be saying anything. But yeah, bullying and name calling, I don't like it in the chat. Arguing, I don't like it in the chat. It's just a bit. And I think it's disrespectful to me. You know what I mean? You wouldn't sit in my front room and argue with somebody else. You wouldn't. You just say, listen, out of respect for NUTTA, we'll do it another time. Yeah, like I say, some channels you go on, you can scream and shout and swear as much as you want. That's what you both do that, but I don't know why anybody at 6 till 8 in the morning would want to be screaming, shouting, calling people names. Start your day off the way you want to start your day off, people. If you started off with respect, being nice and saying hello to everybody, then you should be having a nice day, or at least a nice start to the day. Well, that's my philosophy anyway, people. It won't go. What am I doing? We'll be going very shortly. 2 minutes and I'll head off. Well, 1 minute I'll head off into the kitchen and say bye to yous. Yeah, Aister, what you putting your hand up for? No, we don't want a question. Yeah, the show can, Doghouse, the show can. Yes, Doghouse, hope you're well, matey. I'm just going to go and check you. Make sure it's you. And then I'll make you blue. Of course it's you, because I'm subscribed to you. Stand still while you hit you with a spanner. Spannered. Well, yeah, they do, Doghouse, they do. Doghouse and Dodge the Badger again, right near each other. This is going to be Dog the Badger and Dodge House and everything all over again. My first like few lives and that when he used to come in, I was, oh no. But yeah, they do ruin chats, which is why I'd rather they didn't. I mean, everybody who comes in my chat, every single one of yous has a channel. If you don't like somebody and you gave me enough to say in the chats and argue with them in every chat you see, then you put it on your channel, don't you? It's easy. I've been saying this forever. You don't have to put your face on. You can just give it that NUTTA channel. I don't like him. That, you know what I mean? And say why you don't like me. And then put it on your channel. Black screen, just you talking. Take it off after a day if it makes you feel better. Dad logic. Are we there? Listen, you'll know when we're there, because we'll be there. You don't have to keep asking, are we there? When we're there, you'll know, because we'll stop. You know what I mean? Be good. Easy. Be good. Why is that not working? I don't know, never mind. Morning, Paul. See, hope you're well. Paul, see, you need a blue. If anybody comes in now, I'm going. So, you're the last blue of the day. Right, everybody. If they don't want you to clip, why have the option? I suppose so, but I suppose some clips will get some people clipped. You know what I mean? I think there's clipping people, yes, whatever you say, you said. But whatever you say, you said, and you may have said something in the heat of the moment on your life that the next day you sort of would have said, listen, sorry about yesterday, I got a bit upset and that. Where if it's been clipped and shot on the internet already, you've got no option but to then go into attack mode again, haven't you? But everybody have a lovely day. Cheeky Sprite, if you're not blow, come in the morning, you will be, because my battery has just died on my tablet. Catch us all tomorrow, people. Have a lovely day. Be nice, and hopefully everybody be nice back. Catch you later, people. No, I wanted. Hello?